All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the West 7th Wool Forest Fiber Arts Trunk Show for the North Texas Yarn Crawl. Welcome, everybody. This is Nikki from Forest Fiber Arts. She's going to tell us about her beautiful yarn today.
Hi there. Well, Amy, thank you for hosting and inviting me to participate. I'm excited.
Yes, thank you.
So a little bit about myself. My name is Nikki. I am a dyer behind Forest Fiber Arts. Originally, I'm from the Twin Cities, Minnesota. We lived just north of Minneapolis for most of my life. Last year, July 2019, we decided to move to Texas to get away from the cold. So
I think you did it.
We did it. Extreme cold for extreme heat. And I have to say I enjoy the heat a lot more. So originally, what got me into dyeing yarn, I started knitting when I was 12. My mom taught me how to knit. And kind of on and off through my adult life, I'd pick it up here and there. When I started having kids, I knit a lot of baby stuff for the kids. And we had a really nice little local yarn shop in our area. And my son and I would go shopping together. He was my little buddy and with me everywhere we went. Mm-hmm. And just seeing all of the beautiful yarn that I couldn't afford myself. So I thought that, again, I'm kind of a DIY person, so I thought I'd give it a shot, and I was hooked. So I initially started out just dyeing yarn for myself, and it exploded from there, and I got to the point where I had more yarn than I would have ever been able to use. So I decided to offer it up.
We're glad you did. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm glad I did too. It's been a learning process, but it's really been fun. I named my shop Forest Fiber Arts because at the time we were living in Forest Lake, Minnesota.
Got it.
Now that I'm here in Texas, it doesn't really apply, but and I've thought of changing it, but it is what it is. It's recognizable, and I'm sticking with it. So
there you go. It's good.
Yeah. My goal behind dyeing, for the most part, is to dye really wearable colors.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I want to wear in a sweater or, a shawl, something that I'll be wearing all the time. Mm-hmm. But I also like to have a little bit of fun and, get a little crazy sometimes.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What do you guys want to start with?
Let's start with, I guess, just grab some of your samples. We love seeing your samples, and then tell us about the yarn that you use to make it.
Okay, perfect. All right, so this is one of my favorite pieces. Oh, that color is showing up. This is the Tenya sweater. Did I say that right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. By Caitlin Hunter. And for this one, I used a high twist single ply fingering weight yarn in the colorway Spun Gold. Since creating this color, the supplier that I get my dye from changed the formula for this dye. So I haven't been able to recreate it exactly, but I will show you something that's close. Okay. This is chai tea latte. And I would say it's pretty similar to the Spun Gold. It's a little bit more orange, rust colored. This is in stock right now.
And what base is that?
This is the single ply fingering weight. So this is chai tea latte. My favorite fall drink. I've also got, we'll just go through the colors that I have available in this space for now. This is called First Impressions.
That's beautiful.
It's a pink, sort of a light pink base. It's got some teal and rust and sort of mustard yellow speckles on it. I think this would just create a really pretty overall color fabric. And then this one is called Second Chances. So these two are really similar in how I dyed them, except I left out the pink color. So first impressions, second chances, random. It's
they look good together.
Yeah. Okay. I love this one. This is toasted peach.
Oh, that is pretty.
It's got some chocolate brown speckles, a little bit of red on a peach base. So I also love all these together.
Those are really pretty.
This is Ice Princess. This is showing up much more blue on my screen than it is in real life. It's more of a purple. If you kind of think of like Elsa, her beautiful gown, it's kind of that color, which is why it's called Ice Princess. This is one of my favorite colors, Winter Birch.
Oh yeah, I love that one. That's a good seller for you.
It is.
It's really popular.
Probably one of the most popular. It's also one of the first colorways that I ever did. When we were living in Minnesota, we had this pond in the backyard and this forest, and there were a lot of birch trees. And so it just reminded me so much of the birch trees in the winter with the, their bark. It's like white. It's got black and brown on the bark. And then the leaves, they turn that beautiful orange. So that's where that comes from. This one is a new one, Sea Monster. This is Swamp Monster in worsted, but Sea Monster, Swamp Monster. And then this one is Cinnamon Spice.
Beautiful.
And Charcoal. Well, I want to show you something that I made with really similar to these colors. I think these all
wow. Those are beautiful. Okay.
I made, this is a cardamom coffee hat, again by Caitlin Hunter. The orange in there is copper penny or rust, I believe, which I don't have in stock, but this works really well too.
Good, good.
We wanted to make a little hat. What else? Okay, so that was all of my, one more. Okay, this one is Lazy River. So do any of you know my colorway River Rock? Anyone familiar with that? It's a really intense color to dye, and while it's a favorite, I don't enjoy dyeing it because it's so time intensive. So I started out initially was going to dye River Rock, and I got lazy and I substituted all of the different color speckles for one color dye that when it hits the yarn, it breaks into many different colors. So we came up with Lazy River.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's all my single ply. We can move on to, we'll do worsted weight. Okay, we'll start out with this sweater. This is the Nurture sweater.
Yeah.
By Andrea Mowry. One of my favorite things to wear in the winter. This is my merino, superwash merino worsted weight base, 100 grams, 218 yards. Really soft and squishy. And this is the colorway Old Soul. which I don't have any in stock, but you might, Amy.
I know we did have that. We like that color, so we might still have some.
Okay. We'll just go through what I have in stock for the worsted weight base. We'll start out with Lazy River because I absolutely love how that worsted.
That's pretty.
I don't know if you can see the little speckles in there.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. We've got charcoal. So these two together are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Winter birch again. We've got Wanderlust.
Pretty.
Which is one of my favorites. Love these two together. This. Y'all are gonna have me casting on a million things when I'm done with this. This is Shepherd's Skies. It starts out with a peach base and gets lots of fun speckles, red, brown, yellow. I have not knit this one up yet, but I think it would just make a really fantastic overall fabric. This is Some Kind of Wonderful. And this one was named by my dear friend Tiff from Tiff Hand Knits. Mm-hmm. I often send her pictures of my yarn and then ask for suggestions for colorway names. So she
I do that for people too.
Here we've got Sea Monster.
Oh, that's again. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I love how, different bases take the color so differently.
Yeah.
With a single ply, it sort of all mushes together and creates this really beautiful variegation. But on the worsted base, the speckles are more pronounced. Swamp Monster, which is a favorite. This is a fun name. I had, just had enough of naming colorways, so I pulled all my kids together and I, hey kids, what does this look like?
That's great. That's a great idea.
So, Swamp Monster, that's what they came up with.
Kids are honest.
They are.
They'll tell you what it looks like.
Yes. They also named another of my colorways Knight and Rusty Armor. That was my kids' named that one too.
Cool.
We've got Night Owl and Humidor. And then I have this one-of-a-kind purple. Not quite sure how I created it, but it's in the shop. So if you want that, grab it. Another option for the worsted weight yarn is Andrea Mowry's Night Shift.
Yes, that's gorgeous.
So I think that there are some it requires 6 skeins of yarn. This right here is Wanderlust. And this purple, pretty similar to, I used Metamorphosis in this one.
Yes. So with making that, would you suggest how many different colors, like 6 contrasting colors? Yeah.
6, or, not even, they don't even have to be so contrasting, because I think her version uses spin cycle.
Yeah.
And so the colors just sort of melt together, which you could do, something like, for.
Yes, that's pretty.
One more, let's go with Swamp Monster.
Yes, and then just put the 2 that contrast the most in each section.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of versions of the Night Shift using my yarn, and I believe all of them had these 3 colors: Humidor, Night Owl, and Winter. So that is the worsted base. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then, so COVID is really, it's thrown a wrench into a lot of things.
Yeah.
All of our lives. As a dyer, it forced me to expand my my horizons on what bases that I'm using because I've had a hard time getting my hands on some of my normal bases. So I do have a new base. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It's a sock yarn. 4-ply. It's a little thicker than my normal 75-25 merino nylon 4-ply, but it makes a really comfortable sock. So we've got Sea Monster, and I do have a sample of the sock.
Oh, very nice.
That's really pretty. The sample skein is not quite as vibrant as this one. So, you know, if you were to get this for a sock, it would be a little bit more vibrant than the sample is.
Hold that sock closer to the screen. You are such a wonderful knitter. Like, beautiful. Beautiful. Did you do the heel on your sock machine, or did you cut it in afterthought?
Afterthought heel. I have tried. I don't know how many of you are have sock machines or have used them before, but it is so hard to do the heels and the toes on a sock.
There's some videos, and Good Karma Farm is doing a crank-in.
Okay.
So like this weekend, check it out. Good Karma Farm, and they might do a demo. But yeah, I haven't figured that out either. But that sock is beautiful, Niki.
Thank you. We've got the cinnamon spice and toasted peach and chai tea latte, which I think are all beautiful together. I did knit up a sample in the toasted peach and the cinnamon spice.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
So this is Hoki Locatelli. It is, what's it called? Let me look at my notes. It is The Girl from the Grocery Store. I just love it. So that's an option if you're looking for something with this yarn, the 80-20 sock yarn.
I think I can say that toasted peach is really talking to a few people on this.
I love it.
Beautiful.
I need a sweater in this one.
Yes.
Okay, so we covered the single ply, 80-20 sock, and the merino worsted. I do also have a little bit of the merino nylon 4-ply, so that's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I do have a little bit of that left in stock. So I'll just show you. This is a shawl made using that yarn. This is the Saturate shawl by Orange Knits.
Saturate shawl.
Yeah. I didn't knit this one. A friend of mine who lives here in Aledo knit this for me. We start out with fairy dust, which I have here. And fairy dust, I would say, is a color that it's not super impressive in a photograph or skein, but when it's knit up, it's just so pretty.
It is pretty.
So this is the contrast color that I used for the toes and the heel that I don't have in the shop listed right now, but I do have one skein of it. So if someone wants it, just message me and we'll make that happen for you. Okay, so
that's a beautiful fade shawl. It's so pretty.
I love it so much that I don't ever wear it because I don't want to wear it.
Wait, does it have fringe on the bottom?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous.
So fun. So fairy dust, swamp monster. This is amethyst storm, which I have a handful of those in the shop right now. Also makes a really fun stock. I can show you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then we've got Metamorphosis, this purple.
Mhm.
You see that? This is right here. And then the last color is Cobalt, which unfortunately I don't have any in stock right now, but it's a really beautiful deep.
And then they're all used again on the bottom in another.
Yeah, yeah. So you knit the shawl and then pick up stitches here and
Wow.
start knitting.
I think you just need to wear that now. Just wear it all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's gorgeous.
I love that one. And then this is another Hopi shawl. This is Slow Curves.
Beautiful.
And Amethyst Storm makes an appearance in this one as well. Okay. And then the rest of the 4-ply sock yarn that I have, this is Happy Place.
That is happy. That is really happy.
Yeah. So this is what it looks like knit up. And I use espresso for the toes and the heels. This is Flash Mob. And that's what it looks like knit up. I think this would be fun with
That would be nice contrasting. Yeah.
And or you could do hot pink, which is super fun.
It is. That really pops.
I feel like I need to make some socks like this for my daughter. She would love that. And then Intrepid. So this one is a really light gray. It's got some black and then like mustard, yellow, and orange speckles.
So pretty.
And here is that one knit up.
Wow, that kind of stripes, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it creates the little micro stripes. So something like this, I wouldn't use in a sweater personally because it would pool. Mm-hmm. Unless you were to marl it, hold it together with another color to sort of blend it. Or if you like pooling, then you could do that. But it's really
that one's called Intrepid, right?
Intrepid, yeah. And that one, I think also.
Oh, it does look nice with the green.
Looks really nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go with my Felix. This one, it was folded up in my drawer. This is the Felix pullover. This is another worsted weight base that I have. It's 100% Targhee, untreated, so it's not superwash. So be careful with it, but it's really soft, really comfortable. It's not itchy at all. And I do have that in a couple of colors. We've got Wanderlust again.
Oh, we can really see the twist in that.
Yeah, it's really fun to knit with.
It's going to be really bouncy and springy, right?
Yes, yeah. It's really fun to knit with. I made my son a beanie out of it too that he really enjoys. Okay. We've got that on Wanderlust and this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think this one's called Wallflower. I'll have to double check. It's on the website. These are the ones that I have a sweater quantity in. We're going to go back to Winter Birch. So this is the, what is this called? So Cozy, or Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie May. So I just used winter birch and held it double with a strand of undyed mohair.
So soft. What weight is the base on that?
Fingering weight.
Fingering weight. Okay.
So the single ply would work really well for.
Yeah, that would make it kind of like a light, airy, but still really warm.
Really warm, yeah. So the single ply, we go back to that. In Texas, knitting, sweaters could be a little tricky because it's so hot. But the single ply, the fabric, it's really breathable. This is one of the t-shirts that I can wear on a pretty regular basis in the summer in Texas. So it's a good option. And then this one, the centrifugal. Is that how I say it, Carissa?
Yes, centrifugal or centrifugal, either is acceptable.
Okay. I caught that yesterday on the Wanderluck. Was that when y'all were talking about it?
Yeah. That's gorgeous. I love it.
I love this one. This is a fingering weight shawl. I used the Targhee nylon, which I believe, Amy, you have in your shop. I do have a few colors of that available, but if you want to knit that shawl in that base, talk to Amy, please. So what I have is
I love that green.
This is Inverness, Wanderlust, and Evergreen.
Very pretty, and pretty all together.
Yeah. Carissa, you have a 3-skein version of that shawl, don't you?
Yes, it comes in 5 sizes, and you can either do it 3 colors or 5 colors.
Okay. Yeah. For that shawl, that was a really fun knit. And then I have one more sample.
Oh, you saved the best for last.
This was my Rhinebeck sweater last year.
That's gorgeous.
This is the vitrage sweater by Boho Chic Fiber Co. It's sort of a drop sleeve. It's kind of like a swancho.
Yeah.
Used Metamorphosis, Cobalt, Wanderlust, and Fairy Dust. I think you guys are starting to figure out what my go-to colors are.
They're beautiful. And what base did you use for that again, sir?
Use the 75, the merino nylon 4-ply, 75% superwash merino.
So sock weight, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's about it. I do have some 3-skein kits in the shop as well right now, and DK weight.
Oh, those are pretty.
This would be fun for like an Odyssey. Here's another combo. This one is espresso and empress and river rock.
Yeah, show us the river rock. Beautiful.
So if we hold up the river rock and the lazy river, you can see they're pretty similar.
Yeah, they're going to the same party.
Yep. But this one is just a little bit more tired. So
It's been moving on the river all day and it's just ready.
Yeah, it's Saturday afternoon, like we're having a beer, not doing too much work. Oh, one more.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
Rainbow snow cone.
Rainbow snow cone.
Yes.
Love it.
And this is on merino nylon 2-ply twist sock.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, you can find these on the Forest Fiber Arts website. That's forestfiberarts.com, FORESTFIBERARTS.com.
Got it.
Got it. So you can Google. You're also on the socials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram.
You can get some ideas, some color inspiration, project inspirations there, also on your website. The code for today's, if you're watching for the North Texas Yarn Crawl and need a code for your passport, it is FFA918. If you're participating in the West 7th Wool Door Prize raffle virtually, you can email me that code at info@west7thwool.com, and I will put a little yellow raffle ticket in the jar for you.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh,
yeah, go.
Thing.
Yes.
I forgot. Okay. I dyed some fiber.
Ah, yes. Tell me all about it. Oh my gosh.
We've got Falkland roving. Okay. Falkland is not a breed of sheep. It is a place. So this fiber, it's a combination of different breeds. Corriedale, Polworth, Merino, and Romney is the typical combination. Nobody knows.
I've heard these are all really nice sheep.
They're all really nice. This is a really good fiber for beginning spinners, which I am.
Oh, so it drafts well.
It drafts well. It's got a longer staple length.
Yeah.
It's also pretty soft too.
And it's on your website now?
It's on my website. So
okay, I'm going. That's the sound of me typing on the keyboard on the website to get that fiber. Oh, those are beautiful.
So if someone doesn't buy them, I'm going to keep them for myself. So
are you doing Spin Together next month?
Is there still room on the team? I've been meaning to do that.
I believe there is, yeah. I myself have not signed up yet because I want to make sure everybody that wants to can. So yeah, go sign up if you want to spin with us. Yeah.
I do. I really.
Sign-ups are all the way till the end of September. So we spin in October.
Spin. That's all I'm doing all month. Spinning.
Are you? Just take a break and spin. All right. Thank you so much, Niki, for showing us your beautiful yarn and your beautiful projects. I'm going to stop recording now.